Hey, hey, how's everybody? This is Shannon.
And Claudia.
From Shannon and Claudia. We have a complaint today because I'm sick. I'm not contagious sick, but
you better not be.
I went to the doctor yesterday. I have bronchitis and a sinus infection. And so what we were fussing about is that yesterday, like I don't sound good today. And yesterday I had to go show a house. It was listed yesterday morning. So I had to show it yesterday. And then we had to see it. And then we had to write a contract because they were going to present that night within like 12 hours of the house going on the market. So that's the real thing. That's what it takes. And no matter what happens, you don't miss something for your client because you can't take that back. And so then today, Claudia had a few things to do. What'd you have to do today?
I walked the dog at 7, was at my ESL class at 9. I give ESL class every Thursday morning. I went to a professional taping for my non-profit organization. You know how we are very spontaneous and funny, but this was all scripted, so it had to be word by word. Okay, that's another thing. Yeah. Okay, then I convinced her to come and do the taping, right?
Yeah, because I was ready to go sit in my pajamas at my house.
Not yet, Shannon, not yet. So now I have to run home, let the dog out because I have more chores to do, but on the other side. So I will drive half an hour home to let him go out, and then I drive an hour to where I have to go to keep doing my chores.
Because you've got to show a house.
I have to show a house. My fridge is empty, right? And I have American Sign Language class at 6. So everybody loves our dog. He is my baby, okay? Everybody loves him. Look at my dog, look at my dog. I am the only one who has to plan her day around the dog, right? Like everybody, my husband goes to work. I love you. But the kids are away in college, even when they're home. Nobody gives a damn if the dog goes out or not. I have to be the one.
So does your family take the dog to the vet when it needs stuff?
No, because they can't look at him being pinched.
Ooh. So I had to get up this morning and it didn't matter.
But my husband gave him food 2 nights ago because I came home late.
He gave him food once.
I love you.
So my husband is a wonderful person, but I will have to admit that there are days where I'm just like, not one more thing. So this morning, I was sick yesterday. Our whole family was sick this past weekend. And no matter what, I had to get up and the farrier was coming at like early.
Tell them who the farrier is.
His name is Doug. He's amazing.
No, what does he do?
Oh,
no, non-horse people don't know.
Pony pedicure. You listen, if there's one person in life that you do not reschedule, it is your farrier. You never reschedule them. They are there, and if you're dead and dying, you better find somebody to go hold your horses and bring them up and do all the right things because it is just too hard. The other thing that's really important too is like if you have an appointment, I don't care about my personal life. My people have to be shown properties. If they think this is the one, then this is the one. You have to be there to open the door, consult about the house, the grading, all the things. Look in the crawl space real quick. Walk through the house. Do you feel the floors? Do you see any cracking? You know, what things could come up on the home inspection? All of that has to be done before I can write an offer. And so that's critical. But yes, who brings the horse food? You know, who's got to manage the cars, who's got to do all the things. I feel like, ladies, we as, business owners, we have a ton of other stuff to do and we just have to stay after it. So we just want you to know we're with you. I would love to hear what is the craziest thing that you had to do that you could not get out of doing, that you had to get done that day before you could go home and rightfully fall into bed.
Yes.
Yeah. Because for us, I have shown property in the snow, in the rain. When I broke my leg, I had to have surgery. I was in the hospital for 7 days for a broken leg. And then it was 3 months where I couldn't even use crutches. I wasn't allowed to do anything, couldn't even wear a boot. And the day I went back to work, I had to show just one condo. And when I got there, it was 31 steps to the door of the condo with crutches. 31 steps. And I got to the door and you open the door and it's a flight of stairs up. And I was like...
You couldn't have chosen a rancher for that day.
Oh my gosh, right? So that was a really hard day. I came home and cried just a little bit.
But we do it because it has to be done, right? There is no, I feel sick, can you... No.
Yes, I have a headache. Yes. No, I don't care about your headache. Please take a pill and get in the car and let's go.
That is why we have the babies.
Yeah. Because the boys are not going to do it.
Human race would have died by now.
Yes. I got to tell you one thing real quick. My husband's a great person and he's a wonderful dad. And on Friday night, I was like, I'm going to go to bed. My son was up. He had been sent home with a fever. And so he was a little wired up. And so I told my husband, I was like, listen, at 11 o'clock, he needs an Advil so that it will stay overnight, right? So you wait until as late as possible so that the Advil, you know, lasts as long as it can. And then at 12:30 he comes running and he goes, Shannon, Aiden's fever's 130. Get up. I don't know what to do.
Did you give him the Advil at 11?
He forgot. So I had to put Aiden in the bath and he ran and he did all the things and he was super sorry. He was wonderful about it and everything was fine. And Aiden enjoyed the bath in the middle of the night. But yeah, it was a little bit funny that he forgot. So that's why the moms give the medicine.
Well, it is not funny at 12:30 if you're sick and you have not slept and you can't rest.
Yeah, but it's also the reason that we write everything on the whiteboard. So if your husband and your wife has a whiteboard, if she has a text app, if she has a list for you, it is because of you. I just want you to know it is not her overcompensating for the fact that she's overloaded. It is because of you. Okay? And
but we still love you.
Yes, for all the men that we love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See, not dying.
Don't you dare get my chicken sick.
Your chicken is fine. She's living the life. She gets coleslaw and blueberries and corn and birdseed, and she gets to live on the deck.
As it should be.
Yeah, she's. It's been a month and she's still on the deck. She doesn't want to go. She's like, I think she's one of those chickens that she's like faking at this point. Every time she's like, I feel better. And I was like, I think she's ready to go back out. Oh, I hurt myself.
No, she's
again.
not. She's not.
Yeah.
Leave her there.
She's going to be a house chicken. All right.
Okay.
This is Shannon and Claudia.
We can keep rambling for another hour, but I really have to go now.
She has to go. She's 3 hours late. All right. Let us know what your story is. What did you have to do before you were allowed to go home and collapse in bed?
Comment here or shoot us an email at realtalkwithshannonandclaudia@gmail.com.
Gmail. Bye.
Bye.